Hey, hardworking Christian mom, welcome to the Victorious Working Mom. Do you want more time and less mom guilt? Do you find yourself up late at night searching time, productivity, and life hacks? Do you wake up with big, ambitious goals only to feel like you're dropping the ball or missing the important stuff when life happens and everyone needs you again? Hey, I'm Dr. Naka. I too was trying to do all the things at home and work and burning out. I too felt overworked and underappreciated and wished to hide or escape and get a much needed break. I wanted to be present at home, productive at work, and be calm and rested, but I kept telling myself this is what it is to be a working mom and I had to suck it up and deal. Until I found God's power to be present and set priorities. In this podcast, you will find time, space, and support so that you will be less busy, less cranky, and less lonely. So get comfy in your hiding place from your kids and let's grow, glow, and go.
Hello. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Thank you for listening. I'm just giving some thought. I've been doing some reading, which something that from childhood I've always enjoyed reading, but it wasn't so much novels. It was the books that were recommended by some of my colleagues, and it's been an eye opener in a way I wasn't expecting. I can leave the links. They are up front kind of more towards Christianity, but the kind of the principles I'll talk about are, I think, more universal. So I won't emphasize the books, not to turn off people who may not be personal faith. Okay, so why am I bringing this up? Because it really made me question some of the motivation that we have when we're doing all the things, quote unquote. I am a mother of five. I say four, five. I work as a full-time physician. I am somebody's wife, daughter, a sister, a cousin, an in-law, all the things, right? So mindset. We hear about mindset. But here's the thing, girl. There can be not just a mindset, but, okay, let me clarify. I really felt it has been revealed that me and a lot of us, we are under a victim, I don't want to say slave, but enslaved mentality, where we are working, toiling in particular, to earn our worthiness, to earn our rest, to earn our healing. And the freedom of ease and flow can seem very elusive, even unsafe. So I'm a skimmer, I'm a reader, flow, abundance, all the things, and people talk about asking the universe. I mean, I'll be upfront, I'm a Christian, so I rock with the God of the universe who tells the universe what to do, but that's me. So if the universe, if that works for you and feels safe, okay. I bring it up because toiling has really been a word, toil has really been a word that's been resonating with me after kind of some of the reading I was doing and in relation to what I see in the day job as a physician and my other day job as a mother. Toiling is working in resistance. You're trying to make something happen. So when you think originally about toiling, it's like a farmer that's the soil is not responsive, it's not giving what it needs to give, and you're working against the heat of the sun, and you're wiping the sweat of your brow, and you're thirsty and hungry and tired, but you keep working. You are toiling, you're grinding, you're making it happen. So, but is toiling the same as hard work and consistency? Because people say, well, your hard work and consistency will get you there. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being consistent. What we're saying is sustainable. I think to toil for something, it's not sustainable. Like, in my medical training, sometimes you have to be on call overnight, like be in the hospital for over 36 hours. Like, I was in clinic, I was, inpatient rounds, then I'm on call that night. Then I still present to the team coming on in the morning. Then I still go to morning report. Sometimes you're presenting at morning report. Then and I have a full half day of clinic, so I'm seeing patients in clinic. Then I still have to present or be at noon lecture. Now, mind you, I've been in this hospital. Left my house, a little apartment. Maybe if I'm on, depending on the rotation, I might have left that house way before 6 a.m. Definitely woke up at 5, 5 a.m. or so. And I've left my home. Been up, left my home before 6 a.m. Have been in that hospital. I mean, I come back to my home to after 1 or 2 o'clock. That's a long period of time. And it did it as a resident, those 3 years of family medicine residency, right? But I don't do that every day as an attending physician. I don't do that every day. To do that every day would not be what? Sustainable. That's the thing with toiling. It's not sustainable. It's harsh. It requires resisting the realities, ignoring your physiologic cues, the body cues of I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I need to pee, I need to sleep, and just charge ahead and ignoring our needs. And some people can do that for a short period. Obviously, if you're under attack and you're racing to physical safety, you're gonna kind of ignore some of those cues because you have a bigger fish to fry in the short term. But we're talking about everyday life, regular life. Do you want to toil? Do we want to live in a mentality that I have to toil for everything? I have to grind for the badge of being a good parent, a good partner, a good employee, or a good manager, or a good business owner, a good student, whatever it is. I'm gonna reveal a secret. Now I don't know if we say I'm a guru, but I'm gonna base on my 13 years of clinical experience. Toil makes people sick. The people that toil be domestic leave, stress leave, patients like to call it, the stress leave. If you're toiling at your job, you will burn out. And I don't care what that job is. I don't care what the salary is. If you're toiling, if you're resisting reality, if you're ignoring your needs in the long term, that's not sustainable. The body will speak out and will say no. Illness, injury, it's coming. It's not if, it's when. If it hasn't already come already. I say this in love, and I say this to set the captive free, that you don't need to toil. And you can give yourself permission not to. Yes, there are things like workplace accommodations. Yes, there is FMLA, but I want to submit to you as a healthcare professional who cares about you. FMLA doesn't have to be your only boundary. Workplace accommodation doesn't have to be your only boundary. You have the power within you to stop resisting your reality, to stop ignoring your needs, and to create and to be proactive about what you need and what you want and where you work and where you live. Yes. And I want to help you. I just want to be the only resource. I don't want be your only resource. And I want to be a helper. And I want to help you stop toiling. You to meet your needs. You to create that supportive environment, the system of support where you don't toil because you mind your business, you stay in your lane, you express your needs clearly, you focus your energy on what builds you up and what tears you down, and you will see health benefits for real, for real. Sometimes it's slow and steady, sometimes it's immediate. But I just wanted to share this because letting go of toil, so let me tell you, the toil, the grind, the hustle, and I'm not talking about just, I'm being consistent hustle, I'm showing up hustle. I'm talking about the grind, I've ignored my physiologic, emotional needs just to grind. That toil, that's torment. That's torment. It torments people, and I have 13 years of evidence that it don't work. It makes you sick. It runs you down. You ignore your body gonna show up in a way that you cannot ignore. It's like a toddler. Toddler, like, mommy, I need some, mommy, I need some, mommy, mommy. You know, they're gonna do something, break something. You're not gonna ignore me anymore. Now, that's my wheelhouse. Anatomy and physiology, pathology, pharmacology. Baby, I know this. And there's evidence in the unprocessed emotions, in the unprocessed stress that sits in your body and it shows up and it acts out. And we give it fancy names, but it's there. And wouldn't part of preventing disease and dis-ease be addressing those kinks, addressing that blockage in your body that shows up in your life? Because by the time before me in a traditional healthcare setting, it's already set in, and it's not your fault. Some of it is the system that we're in is not supportive, and some of it is weren't modeled that. And we're just trying to survive. We're just trying to avoid pain and increase pleasure, right? Toiling can feel good. It's alluring. If I just work harder, if I just do this more perfectly, if I just, and I'm not saying fall down and don't get back up. No. Toil, there's no joy in it. It's just the grind. Whereas I see, I mean, especially you see innovators, problem solvers, they see it as a game. It's like, ooh, okay, I didn't get it this time, but let me try this. And I'll leave this story. During my pandemic, one of my pandemic hobbies was working to, or exploring, putting more concentrated effort in speaking Igbo, which is my ethnic group's dialect, right? And it started off very joyful, almost childlike. Like, ooh, I get to learn this. Ooh, I didn't know I could know this before. Because I had a mindset that said, I can't learn this. I can't do this. Ooh, so I'm going to have this again on another one. But at some point, it became a grind. It's like, oh, I got this assignment to do, or, oh, I don't want to get it wrong, or, oh, I don't want to be in, Skype group call and I'm struggling for my words, and I started to shrink back. I'm the same person. I had access to the same tools. Now I decided I can do it, but there was something in me that wanted to decide I couldn't do it, and I was resisting reality of I'm a learner. I'm not going to be an expert. I'm not a native speaker. But I can choose to have joy in it, that even when I stumble my words, even if I get behind, I can still show up in joy, except that I'm behind, but get the childlike joy of like being a child that's stumbling to walk, learning how to walk, but they're stumbling. And the person receiving you is so excited for you. Oh my gosh, you're walking. Oh my gosh, okay, you fell, but get back up, keep going, keep going, keep going. There's a joyfulness in that, and there's an acceptance in that. I'm accepting that I'm learning. I'm accepting that I'm going to stumble. But baby, when I get up and I keep going, I'm going to clap for myself. I'm going to be excited. And I'm going to lean out if I need help and I'm about to fall. I can lean towards someone that can help me. And when they say, okay, Don't take a big step. Okay. Gentle, gentle, gentle. You're being coached. You're being supported. And that's what I'd like to do. I would like to be a support. In the traditional sense, girl, we here for you. If you just like, whatever, girl, we still here for you. Make your appointment. Go to the urgent care to ER. We got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always be available that way. But what if the ability to have someone that kind of says, come on, you got this. What do you need right now? You need to rest. How to help navigate that reality and feel it in your body. Feel it in your body, because my wheelhouse is still what I learned is anatomy and physiology. So I want to share with you physiologic, evidence-based, but highly simple and effective techniques that can help you tune back into you and be in flow, meaning I'm not resisting the reality, but shifting to be able to smoothly transition, process, and go through it. It doesn't mean you're going to have a bad day, no, but you're not going to have a bad year. If you're interested, please check out victoriousworkingmom.com. That is the podcast website, but there's some extras coming. And it's a good way to leave a message and to get in the email list that's coming, to get you updated. Some goodies are on the way. Also, if you feel led to work more one-on-one or more intimate group setting, also hit me up. Those things are coming down the pipeline because I want to help and realize I feel like I'm toiling. I feel like I'm grinding, and it's grinding me. The headaches, the backaches, the trouble sleeping, the sleeping but not being rested, the constant stomach aches, I'm overeating, I'm undereating. Those things are showing up. Ain't nobody's perfect. But what if that time, that understanding to kind of just make a subtle shift that can make a big difference, that can get you out of the people that always need the stress leave, always going through it, always ripping and running, to having that freedom to play, to show up, to accept. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Victorious Working Mom Podcast. If this podcast episode has blessed you, kept you company, please feel free to like, review, and follow, and share with a fellow working mom. You can connect on IG at Victorious Working Mom, on Facebook, Neka Ichoku, DOMPH, and our website, www.victoriousworkingmom.com. Feel free to join the Christian Professional Mom community, and let's continue to grow, glow, and go. Be blessed.